Hey guys, welcome back to another Call of Duty mobile video. In today's video, we will take a look at 20 new things we will see in Season 9. First, we're gonna start with the HS0405 brand new attachment called Thunder Rounds. When you apply this attachment, the upper body damage multiplier goes from 1 to 1.1 and the headshot multiplier goes from 1.2 to 1.5. And how it performs is when you ADS, if you are within 5 meters range, one shot is fired with low damage. After 5 meters, it spreads and goes into high damage mode. When you look at the clip, you can understand what happens. It's a weird attachment, I know, but also it's pretty good to one shot one kill in Battle Royale within the range from 5 meters to 15 meters. Above that range, it's not that useful, honestly. They have also added some percussion settings. This means you can somewhat control what you see on the screen, especially when you're firing a weapon. So you can adjust the gun swing range, the screen vibration amplitude, and also the recoil tilt. This is to make you even more comfortable when you're playing the game. There are countless amount of changes they have done to visual effects when it comes to different explosions. Take a look at them. So if you take a look at the Molotov, it looks so realistic right now. I can't believe we were used to the animation on the left, because obviously the right one looks way more realistic. The smoke also looks different and it seems like it stays a little longer. They have also changed the grenade explosion in the game. We can also see a major visual change when it comes to thermite. Especially thermite should look very good in the game, and I believe it is so much better right now. They have also changed the purifier's visual effects. It's actually much more realistic right now. But look at the lightning strike. It's just amazing. It looks so realistic, especially the explosion. What we had before is like crazy. It's real bad. If you take a look at the cluster strike, previously we had like very basic effects on the ground after an explosion, but the new one looks way more realistic. And I like the fact that the smoke stays a little longer than usual. This can also change the way you play the game, because earlier you literally saw through the cluster strike, but right now there's no way you're gonna see through it. Very good changes in my opinion. The Ravager launcher class is added as the brand new skill module inside of this zombie mode. So the chances are both the existing zombie mode and the Undead Siege mode will coexist in Season 9. Now when you play Undead Siege, you will be able to unlock Aether Crystal camos for guns that did not have Aether Crystal camo previously. It has been 2 years, so there are plenty of guns without Aether Crystal camo in Call of Duty Mobile right now. The new functional weapon we will see in Season 9 is CX9. As we expected, we get the CX9 from the most recent Modern Warfare. In Call of Duty Modern Warfare and Warzone, the CX9 actually has a headshot multiplier of 1.5. It also comes with a standard magazine size of 20, extended mag of 30, and 50 round drum mag. We will also get .45 hollow point rounds, which has a magazine capacity of 12. And if we talk about the rate of fire, it is not as much as Black Ops 2, it's just 1034 rounds per minute. And if you want to boost it up, you can do that up to 1400 with .45 hollow point rounds. But right now the gun is in the burst mode. So in Modern Warfare, we get full auto, semi-auto, and 3-round burst fire modes as well. Here is how the multiplayer map rotation works. When it comes to Frontline, they have removed the Armada map. For Search and Destroy, they have removed the Kandor hideout map, but also they have added the Kurohana city. For TDM, Domination, and Hardpoint, again they have removed the Armada map and they have added the Apocalypse map as a replacement. The Vacant map is also removed from Hardpoint. The new melee weapon fan comes to Garena Call of Duty Mobile and the Chinese Call of Duty Mobile. However, it is not yet confirmed for the global version. The Battle Royale ground loot of Season 9 is as follows. When it comes to assault rifles, we will find M16, AK-47, M4, KN-44, Odin, Krig 6, Maddox, and FFAR-1. When it comes to sniper rifles, we have XPR-50, DLQ-33, Outlaw, and CRG-20mm. For light machine guns, we just have two, RPD and Holger 26. For submachine guns, we have RUS, PDW-57, QQ-9, QXR, PP-19 Bison, Switchblade X9, and the brand new functional weapon CX9 as ground loot. For shotguns, we have KRM and Jak-12. They also added just one marksman rifle in the ground loot, and that is the Kilovolt action. Here are some visual changes they have done to weapons. Now changes are mostly reload animations and weapon inspections, and also the way you maneuver the gun. Honestly, in my eyes, I don't see that much of a difference. What about you guys? Let me know in the comment section. You will also be able to change color settings in game. If you think it's too saturated, no problem. If you think you need more hue, no problem. Want to increase brightness or contrast? No issue at all. You can adjust whatever you want as you wish. You can also choose a base color and change that color accordingly. If you think the environment is too dark, that's fine, you can adjust it. Too bright, that is not a problem anymore. If you have trouble detecting enemies in the environment, this is a great feature because you can adjust the color settings in a meaningful way, and that way you will be able to see better. So what do you guys think about this setting? Do you think it's a good addition or a bad addition? Definitely let me know in the comments section. Also check the balance changes they have done to the following guns. First, let's talk about buffs. Starting with the PDW57, the lateral recoil is slightly reduced. Moving on to CR56 Max, for multiplayer only, the third range is increased by 2 meters, which means earlier it had a range of 28 meters. Now it is extended up to 30 meters. Also, they have increased the bullet spread accuracy of the M67 Mag. SM10's ADS speed is also increased by 30 milliseconds, which is good. The lateral recoil kick is also eased out. Moving on to AS12, the 15-round mag will now have increased bullet spread accuracy. And they have also removed the hit flinch penalty. Chicom is also buffed with decreased lateral recoil. Moving on to Pero, the vertical recoil is decreased and the taser recharge speed is also increased from 3 seconds to 2 seconds. Grau 556 is already the god when it comes to assault rifles, but they have further increased the range of 26.4 Archangel barrel from 35% to 45%. Not only that, they have also decreased the ADS movement penalty from 15% to 12%. The AK-47's ADS speed is increased from 270 milliseconds to 250 milliseconds. That's a good news, I guess. EM2 will also have fast ADS time now. It's increased from 280 milliseconds to 260 milliseconds. Alright, those were the buffs. Now moving on to the nerfs. The first nerf we have is for the HVK-30. The large caliber max capacity is decreased from 32 to 28. Olga 26 no-stock ADS movement speed is decreased from 40% mobility to 26% mobility. They have literally killed the possibility of using the Holger as a submachine gun with this. LK24 is also nerfed. Now it will have reduced bullet spread accuracy. Now let's talk about the Battle Royale only changes. The M13 damage profile is improved. Earlier it was 24, 18, 16. Now it is 24, 19, 18. AK-117's range is increased slightly, but at the same time they have decreased the aim assist. You can also expect huge changes in the Battle Royale, especially when it comes to skill classes. Take a look. The Shockwave class recharge amount after upgrading is decreased from 2 to 1. However, the recharge time after upgrading is decreased from 40 seconds to 36 seconds. If you talk about the kinetic station, they have buffed it significantly. The armor value is increased, and earlier it was 50-70, now it is 7500. Desperado class is also buffed. Now it will have a strong aim assist when you use the turret. Turret damage is increased. You also get 1.1 multiplier for chest and arm shots. Bullet impact is set to 3, and the damage to vehicles is also increased. These perks will have the following changes in Season 9. The Spycraft perks, time required to hack enemy electronics is now reduced. When it comes to Agile perk, they have slightly increased the mantling speed. I hope it is noticeable now. The explosion damage is also increased from 25% to 30% when you use the Demo Expert perk. The Recon perk's detection radius is increased from 5 meters to 7 meters. We can also expect a new game mode called Patrol. The game mode works just like Hardpoint, but the objective keeps moving around the map. So it is definitely more fun and engaging than the regular Hardpoint. The brand new score streak we're gonna get in Season 9 is 130 gunship. This basically works like the chopper gunner but better. You will need at least 11 kills to unlock this score streak. You will get a clear overhead view of the map from the cannons of this ship. There are 3 cannons, and each of these cannons have different zoom amounts. The 3 cannons you have a 105mm howitzer, Bofors 40mm and 25mm rotary autocannon. You will also get unlimited ammunition for all the cannons, but the cannons need to be reloaded. So when you are using this score streak, you have to make sure you don't run out of ammo. A new throwable is expected called Napalm Grenade, but maybe we'll get it in Season 10. Who knows? Now if you ask me what's the difference between a Napalm Grenade and a Molotov cocktail, as far as I see, the Napalm Grenade kills instantly, while when we talk about Molotov cocktail, you still have some time to react. You can at least run out of the firing radius and save your life, but with the Napalm Grenade, you cannot do that. Here is the reworked Launcher Plus perk. Now when you destroy enemy score streaks, there's a 40% chance of you getting the same score streak in your score streaks. In next season, we are supposed to get a new tournament camo, and this brand new camo is called Assault Pattern. If you take a look at the camo, it is carbon fiber, it's black, and you don't see any animation in it. It is so basic, but this is the first time we're gonna get a black colored camo in Call of Duty Mobile. So if you are a person who loves black, you definitely enjoy this camo. Here are some blueprints with this carbon fiber camo. What are your comments about this camo? I think this is good for a change because we have so many animated camos, and this one is like very different from the camos we have in the game. Here are all the rank series rewards we will see in season 9. This is the Ethan skin we are supposed to get in next season. It's a pretty good skin, honestly, and if you play multiplayer, you will get this skin as the rank series reward. This has a really good geometry. It almost looks like a skin that we get inside of a lucky box or a crate.